use the Q&A feature at the bottom of your screen. Third, as usual, we'll be asking for motions and seconds, so please do so also using the Q&A feature. And fourth, after we receive a motion and a second, we will display the poll for all to choose yay or nay. Choose one and then hit submit. It's officially time to call this meeting to order. Our bylaws define the number of members in attendance constituting a quorum is 15. Would Bo Ashton, our secretary, please inform us of the number of members present?
Good evening, Tom. We have 80 members present right now.
Thanks, Bo. The secretary is certified that a quorum is present. I would now entertain a motion to dispense with the reading of the minutes from our last year's meeting. Could I please get a motion and a second by the way of the Q&A feature? Please now use the poll feature to vote in favor, yay, or opposed, nay.
A motion by Kelly Skelton and a second by Jill Utenbrecht.
Thank you. Please use the poll feature to vote yay or nay.
We have a 95% outcome for yay and a 6% for nay.
Motion carries. With that, I'll introduce Sheila Shanke, Prospera's CEO, to review 2024 and talk about what's ahead for 2025.
Thank you, Tom. To view our 2024 annual report at your convenience, please visit the URL noted on the screen. At Prospera, it's our promise to offer personal tailored guidance to help our members and team members prosper. So with that, I'm going to start with something that reaffirmed everything we stand for, our brand audit. This past year, we took a deep dive into our brand to ensure it truly reflects who we are and what matters most to you, our members. The outcome? It confirmed what we had hoped to hear. Our brand resonates with all of you. Members told us that we are delivering on our brand promise, personal tailored guidance to help you prosper. And that means everything to us. It's not just a tagline, it's the heart of who we are and how we serve. We've embraced the power of those words, help you prosper. With personal connection, we've moved beyond the broad idea of prosperity to something more personal. Help you prosper centers the focus on you, your goals, your journey, your success. With action and partnership, we're not just here to offer financial products, we're here to partner with you, offering guidance that helps you make informed choices, big or small. And with inclusivity, we know that for some, prosperity can feel out of reach, but Help You Prosper is about meeting you where you are and walking with you towards what's next, whatever that starting point may be. This brand vision, helping you prosper, isn't new. It's a reflection of what we've always done. And thanks to your feedback, we know we're on the right path, staying true to our values while continuing to grow. Another exciting update this past year, we officially designated our Grand Chute branch as our bilingual Spanish-speaking location. This move marks an important milestone in our ongoing commitment to serving the diverse needs of our community, especially the growing Hispanic population in our region. From signage to service, the entire branch is designed to provide a welcoming, inclusive, and comfortable experience for our Spanish-speaking members. We've made it a priority to ensure that no matter when you visit, you'll always find someone at Grand Chute who can assist you in Spanish, your preferred language. This decision was driven by a combination of thoughtful strategy and real member data. While we do have Spanish-speaking employees across several of our other convenient branch locations, we recognize that due to the current volatility in the hiring market, we couldn't always guarantee that a Spanish-speaking team member would be available at every location at all times. Grand Chute changes that. It is our hub for consistent bilingual service. This is just one more way we're living out our promise to provide personal tailored guidance that helps every member prosper. This year also brought a significant operational change. We transitioned all of our Prospera debit cards from MasterCard to Visa. This move was about more than just a logo change. It was a strategic decision to give our members even greater value and a more streamlined experience. This new platform offers stronger support tools, which help our teams serve members more quickly and effectively. It also means more flexibility to enhance our debit card offerings in the future, so we can continue to provide features that help our members prosper. This was a major undertaking, and our team handled the transition with care, dedication, and a clear focus on minimizing disruption. The amazing staff at Prospera is at the heart of our member experience with every interaction. That is why I'm so proud of Prospera for once again being recognized as one of the best credit unions to work for in the state of Wisconsin for 2024. In addition, Prospera was also recognized in December of 24 as the Inclusive Workplace by Best Companies Group. This truly reflects how Prospera employees feel about Prospera. Finally, I'd like to recognize our 2024 Giving Committee team and the work that they have done to support our local community. This committee consists of Prospera employees that represent back office staff as well as branches and other departments. A special thank you to the 24 committee members: Cheryl Ellis, a mortgage lender, our Director of Branch Operations, Heather Funk, Krista Larson, our Director of Marketing, Member Service Supervisor, Anthony Lavassier, Chief Digital and Technology Officer, Todd Thiel, Financial Service Representative, Gracia Ramirez, and Keely Wilson, our Prosperity Partners Assistant. This committee is guided by Prospera's giving priorities: education with a special emphasis on financial literacy, quality of life with a special emphasis on sustainable housing, poverty, and diversity, equity, inclusion. In 2024, Prosperity donated $27,000 to 21 different nonprofits locally. As we turn our attention toward 2025, our focus remains rooted in what matters most: you, our members. Our brand vision continues to guide everything we do, providing personal, tailored guidance to help you prosper. One of our top priorities is continuing to grow our membership, not for the sake of numbers, but because every new member represents another person, family, or business we have the opportunity to support and help. As a member-owned cooperative, growth helps us reinvest in the services, technology, and people that serve you better. Another key focus in 2025 is the expansion of our checking account portfolio, particularly with the introduction of Connect Plus, our new high-yield checking account. Connect Plus was designed with you in mind. It rewards everyday banking habits with a higher return, helping you make the most of your money, all while enjoying the personal service you expect from Prospera. We believe Connect Plus will play a central role in not only attracting new members, but also deepening relationships with existing ones. It's more than just a checking account. It's a reflection of our belief that prospering should be possible for everyone. As we move through the year, we'll continue to innovate with purpose, grow with intention, and most importantly, stay true to the values that have brought us this far. With that, I'd like to turn it over to our treasurer, Jill Ronk, to give the treasurer's report.
One moment. Good evening. Sheila mentioned where you can find view our annual report for your convenience. The URL is once again being displayed on the screen. The report indicates that you are the owners of a financially sound credit union. Prospera Credit Union is a member of the National Credit Union Administration, a U.S. government agency that insures your account to at least $250,000. I also want you to know that our annual financial audit was completed this past year without any major exceptions noted. We, the members of your board of directors, are elected by you and are accountable to you for the financial condition of this credit union. This is one of the important differences you enjoy as a credit union member. A list of the directors appears in the annual report. Please feel free to contact any of us if you have any questions or comments. With that, I'd like to turn this back to Chairperson Tom Clifford.
At this time, I'd like to take a few minutes to acknowledge some people who played an important role at Prospera Credit Union. Current board members, past board members, our 50-year members, and Prospera employees. I would also like to please observe a moment of silence to recognize members who have passed away during the year. We would also like to recognize Prospera team members hitting milestone anniversaries with the credit union. There are 3 employees who have achieved the 5-year mark: Member Service Associate Jeff Cumberland, Risk Manager James Gard, and Mortgage Processor Gina Marville. We have 1 employee hitting the 10-year mark, Mortgage Processor John Brandt. And finally, 1 employee who's been with Prospera for 30 years, ACH Specialist Kelly Hoppy. Congratulations to all 5 of you, and thank you for your loyalty and dedication to Prospera. We would also like to recognize an employee who's retired since our last meeting, Gina Crenshaw, 38 years. We wish Gina well in her retirement. Finally, we have one last thing to share before moving on to the elections. You've heard us talk about delivering our brand promise, personal tailored guidance to help members and team members prosper. Each year, we want to recognize an employee who makes it their mission to deliver personal tailored guidance each day to every member and team member. We call them a prosperity promoter. Internally, the credit union has 5 guiding principles that act as our fundamental beliefs. A guide to how we deliver personal guidance. We collaborate, we educate, we personalize, we instill trust, and we are committed. Employees use a program to recognize each other and choose up to 5 guiding principles when giving recognition. We use this system to determine our Prosperity Promoter of the Year. Here are 2 examples of Leanne's recognition that are provided by Prospera team members on this program. If anyone knows Leanne, she's up to the challenge. And take on a challenge she did. A member needed 3 months of in-clearing checks pulled on this account. She jumped right in and got it done. Big thanks to her tenacity to get it done with almost 100 checks. Thank you for always being willing to help your team members out to provide a wow member experience. Leanne took time to really explain in detail in ways I will grasp by why charges are dropping and when reposting to accounts. This helped me understand so I could successfully have a conversation with the member, which put the member at ease that it was nothing he was doing wrong. I appreciate her understanding my learning style and my needs to understand how and why to be able to communicate successfully with our members. Thank you for always being willing to help me get it. Congratulations, Leanne Rasmussen, who is our 2024 Prosperity Promoter. Leanne will be receiving extra recognition for a job well done. Great job. And now it's time to conduct the election of our members of our board of directors. Before we begin the process, I must review a few guidelines with you. First, it is the responsibility of the governance committee to conduct a search, interview prospects, and review a slate of director candidates for the board of directors. This assures members that the candidates presented are well qualified and meet the requirements and expectations of service on the board. To be eligible to carry out your distinct credit union right and privilege of one member, one vote, which distinguishes us from other financial institutions, you must first be a primary member on the account, second, have been a member for at least 3 months prior to this election, and third, be at least 18 years of age. Tonight, we have 3 nominees to fill 3 positions on the board of directors of Prospera Credit Union. Melissa Bublitz. If elected, Melissa will serve a 3-year term. Melissa has been a member since 2018. She's a professor of School of Human Ecology at UW-Madison. She has a strong background in marketing and research focused on advancing the well-being of individuals and communities. Next, Jill Ronk. If elected, Jill will serve a 3-year term. Jill's been a member since 1990. She is manager of data and analytics and platform engineering at Secura Insurance. Jill has 35 years of IT experience in the infrastructure and application development areas in manufacturing, service, and financial companies. Brian Rhodes. If elected, Brian will serve a 3-year term. Brian's been member since 2023. He is the VP of Human Resource Operations at U.S. Energy, a division of U.S. Venture, which he has worked for the last 2 years. Prior to joining U.S. Venture, Brian spent 8 years at the Oshkosh Corporation in a variety of human resource leadership roles and 7 years at Goodyear Tire and Rubber Company, working in HR and operations across locations in Virginia, North Carolina, and Arkansas. Brian currently serves on the board of directors of Big Brothers and Big Sisters of East Central Wisconsin since 2016 and the U.S. Venture Schmidt Family Foundation since 2023. We are now ready to proceed with the election. I would now accept a motion and a second to have the secretary cast a unanimous ballot to elect the slate of recommended candidates. Can I please get a motion and a second by way of the QA feature?
We have a motion by Jill Hillman and a second by Zachary Will.
Thank you. Please now use the poll feature to vote in favor, yay, or opposed, nay.
We currently have 56 and counting at 100% for yay and 0% for nay.
Motion carries. Thank you, members, and congratulations to our elected directors. This is normally the time where we would draw prizes. Rather than do it on the webinar, we will take the list of attendees and utilize software to choose winners. We'll have 1 $100 prize, 2 $75 prizes, 2 $50 prizes, 4 $25 prizes, and 5 $10 prizes. We will notify the winners, and prizes will be automatically deposited into your accounts. We will now take care of old business. Bo, according to the minutes of our previous membership meeting, is there any old business to consider?
There is no old business to be brought before this meeting.
Are you aware of any communication to be brought before this meeting?
No communications are to be brought before this meeting.
Thank you. Okay, new business. Is there any new business that any member would like to bring before this meeting? If you have any new business, you can note it in the Q&A section at the bottom of the screen.
There is no new business.
Thank you for being members of Prospera Credit Union and for being here tonight. I would now entertain a motion to adjourn the 91st annual meeting of the members of Prospera Credit Union. Could I please get a motion and a second by way of the Q&A feature?
I have a motion by Maggie Reno and a second by Zachary Will.
Thank you. Now please use the poll feature to vote in favor, yay, or opposed, nay.
We have 97%, 65 votes for yay, 3% with 2 votes for nay.
Motion carries. The meeting is adjourned. Thanks again, and good night.
Thanks, everybody. Have a good evening.